Contestant number 5, Toastmaster Ravindranatha. The title of the speech, I Don't Understand My Wife. I don't understand my wife, Toastmaster Ravindranatha.
I'm audible at the back? Yes. Thank you. In every man's life, there is a woman with whom he cannot live. Also, he cannot live without her. Can you guess who is she? Of course, it is his wife. Contestant, distinguished panel of judges, fellow Toastmasters, welcome guests, warm good evening. Good evening. It all started when I turned 29 years of age. It was then my father decided to get me married. So my next step was to see the girl. My sister and her husband accompanied me to her house. I never saw that girl before. That day in her house, my sister took me and her to the nearby coconut plantation and left us alone. I didn't know how to talk to girls. So all that I did was some facial expressions and some gestures out of nervousness. She liked it. And we got married. I was very happy that I got married to an innocent girl, brought forth from a traditional family. But later I come to know these innocent girls are very jealous about other ladies. After marriage, the very second day, I took my wife to film theatre to watch movie. She enjoyed the movie, but after we came back home, she asked me a question. Do you like Aishwarya Rai? I said, yes, I like Aishwarya Rai because I like her acting. That was the wrong answer I gave. Even now, whenever she quarrels with me for silly issues, she pulls my collar and asks me, tell me, who is preparing your breakfast and who is washing your clothes? It is me or Aishwarya Rai? Then why did you say that you like Aishwarya Rai? What can I answer? I simply go to my drawing room and put on music. I usually prefer Western pop music. The moment I put on music, my wife will be there in front of me asking me, tell me, who sang this song? I ask her, why do you need these silly things, Chandra? I call her Chandra. What is wrong if I listen to music? It is sung by Jennifer Lopez. The moment I say Jennifer Lopez, she starts crying and she says, you got married to me and I am your wife, but you are listening to Jennifer Lopez? Sometimes I feel why I should not go for second marriage. Then I changed my mind and decided to analyze the problem. When I analyzed, I felt very sorry for my wife. She is jealous about other ladies because she is very insecure and fearing inside. So once I understood this, the first thing I did was purchasing a book titled Assertiveness Workbook, written by an American author. The first chapter in this book says, when somebody asks for help or favors, don't say all the time yes, yes. Instead, learn to say no. I taught this lesson to my wife. But unfortunately, from that day onwards, both my mother and father do not take even a cup of coffee in my home. Because my wife is not preparing. She says everything no. The second chapter in this book says, if you want to feel assertive, you should dress like assertive. So now my half the salary is going for high heels and branded handbags. When I say handbags, I remember something interesting. Do you know one interesting thing about women? They never go out without carrying their handbag. And more interesting thing is, nobody in this world, they know what they really carry in their handbag. One day I checked my wife's handbag. All that I found was $50 coin and nail cutter. I really don't understand her. But what I understood gradually about her is, she started becoming confident and assertive, and I started getting nervous and insecure. when I read the last chapter of this book, this American author in the last chapter he mentioned human behavior can be different from culture to culture, and same assertiveness techniques may not be applicable to all cultures. This book is written for American wives, but I made a mistake of teaching it to my Indian wife. Indian wives appears very humble, but they make your life jumble. Dear Toastmasters, now I repent my mistake of teaching her assertiveness skills. How innocent she was when I met her first time in coconut plantation. That day she told me with love, when we get married, I want to share all your worries, troubles and burden. Now I completed 12 years of married life and I don't understand what she means by she sharing my worries, troubles and burden. I never had any of these until I married her. This is why we say, wife, we cannot understand, we can't live with them at the same time, we cannot live with them. What we